So since I don't have any learners to practice with, here would be a supplementary video and view of the discussion on how my lesson would follow if I were to have any learners with me. In the lesson plan that I wrote, I noted that I'd be working with one specific student named Justin. Justin has ADHD and would need some additional help to keep organized while working on this paper and through their discussion during the lesson. Some ideas that would be used with Justin to aid him writing up some brainstorming ideas would be asking him questions, and if he was able to answer those questions, that would be great. Otherwise, if he was not able to, that would be something great that we could research. He may need help coming up with some of his own topics or questions for these topics. Coming up with answers he already knows would just be a bonus to help create some of these ideas and put some thoughts into his head about the transition next year. Justin is often unable to make up his mind, so I may suggest like a small career test online to come up with some ideas that may interest him for next year. This would be a great tool to use not only for this assignment, but to reference later on in an IEP meeting, absolutely. We would work on him with this at a separate time if he's unable to come up with ideas or topics on his own, of course. Justin would also have the use of his school Surface tablets that we own. This would help him to keep track of all items in one place. He could brainstorm here, he could type up the actual paper, this meaning that he would have less things to hold on to. He wouldn't have a notebook to hold on to. All he would really need is his Surface, his planner, and that's about it. So with that, the other thing he would need is the rubric to reference. But you know, those three things are easily accomplishable for this student, absolutely. So I would also be checking in on all the students, as I noted, during the group time. Obviously I didn't have students to track, but I would be paying a little extra special attention to Justin, seeing if he's on task, if he's listening to his peers, if he's putting in some of his own ideas or discussions, or if his mind is just kind of wandering. He may need some additional redirection to stay on topic throughout this whole assignment. And that's just something, again, that would be mentioned in the IEP meetings of how he is doing with his ADHD, as well as what we have learned from the transition topic that we're using right now.